Go back. Yeah, go back.
There it is.
That's it. That's it.
1-3, brought me in, but it's all good.
It must be so nice for Jordan to kick out to open teammates and they agree.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Watson in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Smith. Then there's Whitmore. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
Now Green, pass to Whitmore. Here's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Clock is at 3. From deep three-point land. Porter, no luck. And here are the Rockets now. Smith, the pass to Green. Knocked away. Jokic with the steal. And the rejection by Smith. To the middle. Here's Green. And he comes up with the deuce.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
Murray with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Green, missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr. getting flashy. Check him out, using a tricky dribble to get the best of the defender there.
Smith scanning the floor. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray finds Watson. Denver passing it around. Murray right side. Back to Gordon. Over Smith. And it's Gordon missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Offline with his 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Defensive foul. Michael Porter
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And that one misses. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Smith. Porter pulls it in. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Here's Murray. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Pass to Watson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Here's Murray. It's a 3-point game. Gordon kicks to Porter. Gordon against Smith. Puts it up from 7. And the basket by Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Thompson. He had 22 points in the win against New Orleans. Here's Whitmore. Over Porter. It's hauled in by Watson. Murray outside. Now the pass to Gordon. Over Whitmore. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Watson the bounce pass. Green against Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Misses the layup.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And it's Whitmore missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Thompson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Whitmore. No good with the triple. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Here's Gordon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Hey, champ, welcome your Clutch City Sixers.
A different look for Denver. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jokic. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Pass to Najee. Here's Strother. Passes it to Collins. Good work defensively by Carter. Rockets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
The first one falls.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
And Porter drops them both. Now here's Jones. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the pass to Najee. Down low. Here's Collins. Good work defensively by Carter. Rockets leading by 5. Outside Harper to the left wing. Houston moving it around. Eason passes to Carter. Back to Eason. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. And Boozer with the block. They recover it. Najee. Porter looking it over. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And they're ranked 3rd in field goal percentage. It's really a testament to the skill set and teamwork they've shown offensively.
You talked about their best in the league three-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Harper. Pass to Eason. Outside Boozer. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 9.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots off the step back, and that one goes long.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Gillespie. And it's Harper with the rebound. Pass to Eason. Back to Harper. Passes to Boozer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Porter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The offensive rebound. And it's Carter missing. The Nuggets trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Jones. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's tipped. Here's Collins. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dishes it to Jones. They get a hand on it. Here's Collins, and so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
18.
Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Inside form, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strawther in at the 3 spot. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jabari Smith.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
First team foul.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And the first one drops. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside. And there's the pass to Jokic. And another miss by Denver. And for Houston, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And they're able to recover. Pass to Strother. Clock at 4.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Watson surveying the D. Hits the three-point bomb. Watson's got 5 now.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith. You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Porter's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And Thompson kicks to Green. Smith against Porter. A fader. Smith, no good. Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Jokic passes to Murray. There's the triple. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets leading by 9. Thompson outside. Passes it to Carter. Over Watson. And it's Carter missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Now, Kevin Porter Jr. salvaged his NBA career with the Rockets. He said, "This organization saved my life potentially. They picked me up when I was down. They gave me love and confidence in myself and motivation to become a better player and person. They've invested a lot in me. I try to give them my all to repay them in some way." Kevin is trying to pay it forward.
He is. Wow, that's a great story, DA. Thank you. And so here's Denver, following the score by Houston. And the pass to Porter. Launches a 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Strother. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Gordon's checked in for Denver. On the free throw, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Rockets leading by 9. Green deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Smith. Pass to Green. Another miss by Houston.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here's Thompson. 8 points for him. And stolen by Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Green against Murray. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
That's right, everyone. It's time to fire up some T-shirts.
Second in assists. And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. Green against Murray. Rejected by Murray. Outside Porter. He gets it in there.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the D right in his face, Porter Jr. gets it to go down. That took a lot of concentration.
To the inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Murray looking around. Passes it to Jokic. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Jokic.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Whitmore. Porter with the steal. Inside. Turnaround Jay. And no good that time. Great tee that time from Green. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Boozer, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Whitmore. Porter's checked in for Thompson. And it's Harper in for Green. The Nuggets also changing it up. Zeke Naji comes in for Jokic. And Trey Jones subbed in for Porter. On defense, Denver. 6-point game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray outside. The pass to Naji. Here's Strother. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Porter. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Strother. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Porter. Murray with the defensive effort.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Zach Collins, Gillespie.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Jones. Here's Gillespie. Guarded by Porter. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss. Houston leading by 10. Boozer kicks to Porter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Rockets shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
That's their second personal. Second team foul.
One shot.
At the line for your Rockets, KPJ.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Here's Gillespie. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets, number 1. Number 5, the Nuggets.
I mean, both of these clubs rebounding at such a high rate. They're not just creating second chance opportunities, but even third and fourth opportunities at times.
And that one's good. Boozer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Houston. They've got the number 1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Nuggets, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
Here's Eason.
2 minutes remaining.
16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And that one's good. Boozer. Boozer's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Collins. Poked away. Harper with the steal. Passes it to Boozer. Over Jones. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Gillespie following the score by Houston. The pass to Najee. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Nuggets, Zeke Najee.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Watson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 18. Harper kicks to Green. Started by Collins. And Harper slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Harper. He has 6, just 4 to shoot. Here's Boozer. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Houston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Michael Malone. Coach, you took a run in the second quarter. How do you think your team has played so far?
I didn't think we played much defense to start. Did not like how we closed that quarter. So we have to find a way against a great offensive team to string together multiple stops.
Hard to do, but that's what you have to do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problem. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 20. They've got Whitmore. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Smith in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Eason's shot is good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Murray. Still without a basket. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Back to Thompson. Again, the Rockets score.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porter, no luck.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Free throw good. Whitmore. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Watson's shot is good.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Now here's Green. He has 5. Pulls up. High post. Porter with a block. Murray outside. Pass to Watson. Kicks it out to Gordon. And here's Watson. 8 points for him. Here's Jokic. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Murray against Green. For Murray. Rejected by Murray. Watson up top. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith outside. There's the feed to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Six on the shot clock. Fader on the way. Offensive rebound. Excellent defense there from Smith.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Porter with the steal. Passes it to Murray. Over Green. The Nuggets with another miss. Rockets leading by 21. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so. Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Green against Murray. And Green gets it to go. The Nuggets trail by 20. Watson kicks to Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. There's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Thompson dishes to Green. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Got a piece of it. Watson, the pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Over Green. Murray, no good. Rockets leading by 21. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. He kicks to Murray. Fires for three. It's good from long range. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nuggets.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Free throw good, Green.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Good on both. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 18. Collins passes it to Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
The assist.
Jokic has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Harper, and the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Watson, the pass to Jokic. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Timeout called the Rockets.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Rockets 4th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Murray against Harper. The pass to Boozer. Outside, Green. Over Watson. No good off the back of the rim.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Throw good, Murray.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And so Murray nails both of them. Houston leading by 12. Outside Harper. Carter against Collins. Carter down low. And that one, good. Carter's got 6.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Jones dishes to Murray. To the paint. Here's Collins. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Murray. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
First free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Gillespie's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Gillespie. The dish to Jones. Feeds to Collins. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Collins, and it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got 11 in the second half.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Strother. They need this. Count it. Good. Strother's got his second basket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Eason. Outside Boozer. Wide open look. Again, the Rockets score.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now the pass to Collins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 3-on-3. Lays it up and banks it in. Harper's got 8.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Strother. He's covered by Eason. 5 on the clock. That's tipped and stolen by Eason. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Boozer. Gillespie, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Green. He's got 16. Missed inside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Got a piece of it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 19 points.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Watson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jones. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Here's Green following the score by Aaron Gordon. Count it.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Trey Jones.
Jalen Green.
That's good from Green. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Green against Murray. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Green. Pass to Whitmore. Thompson with it. He's covered by Murray. Shoots a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 15 points from Amen Thompson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Gordon. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. And the layup falls. 14 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
Pass to Whitmore. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yep, it counts.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Jokic. They get it back. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Watson with it. He's covered by Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Watson. Good D by Thompson.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Now Murray. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside, Gordon kicks to Jokic. Murray against Green. Gordon with it. Outside, Porter. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Passes to Green. Back to Smith. Over Gordon. On the money from 12 feet away.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Watson, and it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this league. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Green. Unloads. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Thompson. Here's Whitmore. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Porter passes to Watson. Dishes to Murray. Jokic on top. Kicks it to Watson. Clock at 6. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Houston making a switch. Porter's checked in, and the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Jovic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And again, Denver no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now Whitmore, 13 feet away. And Houston again with the bucket. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. The pass to Porter. Shot from the wing. That one, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Nuggets ball.
And here's what the Rockets schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Jazz, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now here's Jones. Porter in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Harper the pass to Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. Jones looking for an opening. Misses off the left iron.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Whitmore with it, defended by Jones, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Collins. Poked loose. Harper against Jones. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Najee. Harper against Jones. He feeds it to Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And that one falls for Collins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Harper. Here's Boozer. Sweet little float.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Nugget shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Right side, Collins. This is a to Gillespie. Outside, Jones. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Houston.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Nuggets.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Smith.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. On the wing, Porter. Back to Jones. Denver passing it around. And there's the pass to Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
The kick out to Porter. For the 3, buries it from 3-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So easy, Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.